Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to,
I mean, the roots and the percent-based damage is nice for the reasons we said before, but
No.
No, they have a Tide Hunter.
Okay. They're giggling, they're happy with it at least.
Yeah.
Alright, the important thing now is simply who's playing what. Is it going to be the Hoodwink for Tiny Mid? That's what we hope to see, and that's what we are going to see.
Yep.
If them just giving away the Tiny was in some way somehow saying like, no, I'm going to be able to take Thompson in this mid lane matchup. Like, don't worry about just giving him this very scary hero. I'll handle him in the laning phase, and we'll see whether or not he can do that. But it's OG who pick up the first blood, picking off Insania in top lane.
Likely stay pretty static until ults come up.
Trying to hit him with the stomp there, but Anna in Chancellor wears out. Get a little bit more damage on him while he's not able to unwind it. And he only has the stick. Now, he does have raindrops, and that may actually, it won't save him at all. They just run him over quite literally in this bottom lane. Thompson looking for the punish here. TP's out and is going to go for the kill on the Taiga, which he very likely should have here with the combo. Actually doesn't have it. Still on cooldown for a bit, but I have to imagine Taiga is probably still going to die here eventually as he's just being body blocked in at one creep doing some work. Saw him down, now no longer having the heal. They finally get the toss to finish him off.
Hood, very tanky, and he can just walk down lanes if desired.
A Cookie 3-man stun into a Centaur 3-man stun, and now the Ember Spirit here. What an insane combo from Insania and Taiga. A deadly support duo. Eve and Liquid will sneak themselves in early Aegis, and now we're going to go for a fight. As they're all nearby, they can immediately try and force something out of Seb as the shots start coming in for the Mortimer's Kisses. On point, a couple of them land, but now he's beginning to get away. Taiga looks to just get in there right now, trying to force whatever he can. He's soul bound up next to the Morphling. Morphling playing the back line. The burst damage is too much. Taiga gets taken out. The waveform forward gets him out of the Chronosphere, but gets into the bushback. Meanwhile, Insania is probably going to die. The RP skewer onto 2. They have the burst damage to be able to take anybody down. They get Thompson, but Anna does manage to sneak away. Now with the Inkswell, he turns back out of Koifa, hoping for bashes here, but the 3 cores of Liquid are still alive. He's got to run. He's got to get out of here. Maybe they're just all business today.
I don't know.
Jumping out, Mickey looking for a pick-off. Saxa does have the bushwhack, mistimes it as he comes down for the Yule Scepter, but it may not matter either way. Samael getting picked off, though. That is a much bigger kill than whatever's happening here with Saxa. He's going to say, all right, that was good space. In fact, we're even going to take this mid-tower, it's looking like, as they do have the glyph. They're going to stall this out just a little bit with the double chains. Koifa, skewer back into tier 2, pushing him in as deep as possible. Does have the cooking on top of that when they actually do manage to burst down Anna. Insania. Scepter off of the Faceless Void Chronosphere. Saxa gonna be spotted here. Yule Scepter dodging both the impetus as well as the shotgun blast. Taiga, he does have, okay, he's gonna be broken now. Seb, a little bit easier time putting in the damage, but unless it's a Faceless Void, it won't really matter that much. Mickey, he really wants to kill the supports, and Samael has a fresh round from that shotgun. Does manage to bring down, and he got off the more strength, so he's surviving for now, but they're in dangerous position. Mickey trying to run away, jumps over to his remnant that's finally over the cliff now, but he doesn't have very many more. Jumps again, RP onto 2, giving Mickey a little bit of room to run. Anna, is he gonna go after him? He's gonna try time walk. Oh, time, yeah. Oof. It's a bit too much for him as he's been time dilated by Samael. Finally, they turn back over to Taiga, who finally does die. The combo on Insania is not quite enough from Thompson, so it's only the 4 position that dies unless the shot long range, but it's not quite there.
He's immediately looking to come back into the fight, TP to the top tier 1.
Now it's Liquid's turn to go for a big smoke play. A shockwave skewer back into the chain stuns. Very nicely executed without...
They did use RP, but it will be back up before Roche. Look.
They were able to get a kill on Anna without having to use any big ultimates, but combo, Samael, barely surviving through it, man. He is very much not afraid of these heroes, apparently, as he wasn't even morphing into strength. Now they managed to kill the Grimstroke and are chasing down Seb. Seb, a hard hero to bring down, but they do have all these heroes gunning after him. Underneath the tier 2s, another tiny combination that is just not quite enough to finish off Sumail. He morphs into strength, throws a gush out to finish off the opposing Tidehunter, and now they've caught Thompson for daring to try and touch Sumail. They will punish him, execute him.
They're huddled up around the one they have on the high ground as the creep scouts out in front of them.
You can see Koifa's looking exactly for this. Anybody to get close to the ward to get a skewer back. Way up high in the air, but brought back down hard. Koifa may have to be going down there, but Anna's stuck on top of the cliff, and the RP brings him back down and into a stun, but they don't have any damage behind it. Now here comes Mickey, gets off the Chronosphere to try and save his own life, but the damage is there from Sumail. Morphing into agility, they know that Seb is caught. The bait around the ward, around the high ground, catches OG out of the map. And as he tries to go for the outpost, they're going to surprise Seb. Magic damage raining in is going to be enough. Now, Koifa's going to be able to pull back No-Tail as well. Thinking about the skewer, doesn't even need it. 2 quick pickoffs for Team Liquid. With another 40 seconds on the clock, Team Liquid look to maybe go for 2, but an RP immediately coming out onto Anna. They need to be able to burst him down now, but it looks like Thompson running interference will allow Anna to be able to get back now. Tree volley will finish off Koifa most likely in Chronosphere. Oh, he won't get Sumail as well. Can they actually get him though? He's got a BKB coming up immediately after this. Chronosphere is going to turn around and immediately start going for Thompson. He gives the cookie, gets the stun off, and there goes Thompson down for 80 seconds. No-Tail's going to be up next, maybe in Saxa as well. He has the does, so he will survive through an initial adaptive strike. The E-Blade follows it up, slows him down, but they blink first. Well, blink for a second maybe. Thinking about going back in. Inkswell setting up Sumail for a second here. Also managed to get the silence thanks to the Mindbreaker. Long-range shot. They managed to get the Ravage off of that one. Here comes the Mortimer's Kisses, though. The BKB, the Soulbind, holding in the Morphling as well as the Ember Spear, but the damage is just not there when they have the BKBs active. Anna doesn't seem to be comfortable doing enough damage here. Saxa going to be caught. Yule Scepter buying himself a little bit of time. Meanwhile, Koifa, the offlaners, going to battle on the high ground. King of the Hill happening while Anna is trying to survive against the onslaught of 4 different heroes from Team Liquid. Does manage to bring down Insania. Time walks backwards. Does manage to dodge some of the damage. He's being chased after a disarm. Put onto Sumail. Allows Anna just to be able to get away for his moment, but Mickey's quick to chase after him. Tree volley raining in. That'll finish off Mickey. Buybacks coming in from OG. They want this Roshan. They want it bad. They need to be able to win this fight right now, but Sumail turning into a faceless void. Once again, time walking backwards and slowing it down. They said, they bought back, guys. We can chill if we can just disengage. This is good for us. But a tree volley. OG, they're not going to let him get away. A skewer back, skewering him in. They do manage to control him up, but there's no damage. A cookie goes out, controlling up the stun on Anna even more. But a nice bushwhack actually slowing down Sumail now. But now it's OG who are the ones on the retreat. And Seb, he's quite low. He gets waveformed over. Sumail now looking for the kill onto Anna. They can see the end of the game right in front of them. They can kill the big carry, the Glimmer Cape. Buys him a little bit of time. He Chronospheres, turns around, goes for the kill onto Sumail. The ghost is coming. Sumail, he's surviving through it bit by bit. Anna needs the bashes, and he needs him now, but he's not quite getting him an Inkswell. A stun, and he does get him. A buyback coming out from Sumail, but Anna's got to get out of here before the hard carry of Liquid arrive. Anna on the run. Koifa on pursuit. Wants to be able to catch him. He's got a Blink Dagger. Might just be able to catch him with a Shockwave Skewer, but no. Anna's out. If they play this fast enough, they may not even have to worry about Ravage either, and they may just be able to claim Megas. We'll see. 10 seconds left. There is a glyph, so they're going to have to contend with Ravage no matter what, but they may not have to worry about Anna here. The chain stun is there. RP into Cookie, into a shotgun blast that blows off his head. Anna's dead, and that without a carry. Both sides are just hardcore banking on their carry. There's just not much fight left in OG now. They're going to try, though. Thompson throwing out a combo with the tree volley. Double toss, triple toss, maybe, but Koifa's still looking healthy, and ultimately they cannot contend with Sumail. The king is here. He's going to take over the game. The Ravage going out. Maybe they'll kill Koifa here. Another toss, but ultimately now it's Sumail's turn to have a little fun as he turns around, tosses up Thompson, and slams down Seb.
They've played this so well. Shout out to Taiga. He's not going to get too much love for his actual damage output, but the way he's positioned himself has made it so much easier for Liquid to play these fights. Consistently, the man standing between OG and his entire stack. It's been very difficult for them to get off big combinations.
OG as well.
These final picks better live up to the expectation.
Okay.
Yeah, look, I mean,
Okay, but
Who's
maybe.
going where?
Ooh,
We
okay.
still don't know, Mars.
All right,
We
okay.
know that Koifa plays it. Make it
So
Sven, man.
Warcry, right? They're trying
Sure,
to counteract all that
okay.
minus armor.
All right, all right.
Okay.
They've got the combo with the AA, the lane
They do,
strength.
yeah.
And it's a way to deal with
Okay,
spiders.
laning,
Just
okay.
Dream there.
Yeah, we saw VP a couple weeks ago deal with an offlane brood in a similar fashion. They had the troll AA, and they just killed the brood.
Yeah.
No spiders until level 6, so you're really not the greatest laner. Hold up.
Mickey being nice and aggressive with this Mars. Anna knows he's dead, and he will give the first blood over to Taiga.
Might have been BSK.
I'm a genius. That's a great idea. That wasn't me. I bet it was Robson, honestly. He's the kind of guy who'd think of silly stuff like that. And they do manage to pick up a second kill here in this bottom lane, and Taiga still survives. Anna had nothing left in the tank, and Sania very likely to die here. Fairy Fire prolongs his life a little bit longer, but he does eventually fall. Sox is going to have to go into the trees, but a spear is up, and so that will be healing salve that is lost to OG.
This top lane, you can tell Mickey going for the blades of attack before the chainmail. So that should tell you all you need to know about how well top lane's going for Liquid. Sumail in a little bit of trouble, has refraction.
Yeah, he does have refraction, but it's being burned through pretty quickly with a full wave of creeps there. Saxa. Looks like they were able to finish off Insania there, but bottom lane continues to go poorly for OG. Anna is dead again. Do it. Beastmaster doesn't have maxed out axes. Tiny, it's just a one toss of the tree, but he doesn't have that every time. And now Thompson not even being able to stay mid lane. As a smoke up from Liquid, they say you can stack as many heroes as you want in the top tower, but that's the least important tower in the game right now. We're just hit Ancients. Mickey. He's going to be the one being gone on here, but a Brambles misses.
And keep in mind what's at stake here, Cap. Liquid, they win this, guaranteed second place. Oh,
No Tail going to be run down easily. I'm not even sure what he's doing down here. I mean, this is not the place to be. Maybe top is a better place, but Sumail links up with Mickey.
Nigma would go as a wild card, but OG guaranteed would need to play a qualifier for TI.
Toss back over. Primal Roar put on the dazzle to make sure there's no shallow grave to bail out Mickey. But now, Anna stuck inside the arena is being nailed by Mortimer's Kiss. His very excellent shot, Taiga situations. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, Koifa can't help. That's the downside, is that, like, rotating as a Broodmother sucks. But this might be a good combination if they could burn through the refraction. Ice Blast is going to come in, though. Terrorize goes out. The shallow grave, it's going to keep him alive for now. And now Thompson's the one in trouble. He does end up dying to No Tail, ticked out eventually. As you gotta just be reminding yourself, okay, that means they are going to be 5 in our jungle a lot. All we have to do is just not die to it, and maybe even get the right kind of team fights here with an initiation onto Thompson. They may have just bursted down the most important core at the start of a team fight without him getting anything off. He chucks a tree, but that's it. Now Seth being run down. He's gonna have to use the Primal Roar to be able to have a chance to stay alive here. The Ice Blast over the top, but they don't really have much to follow it, as Liquid have surely won this team fight and have definitely
Farming on the map. Anna?
Oh, Anna. Mickey catches him farming. Cookie to stop the TP. And now Anna is definitely dead. That was a cute little play. Mickey was trying to hide out of position to prevent the stun, but Koifa is there to collect the kill. He is a little bit down to bottom, so there's just nowhere really for OG to hit neutral creeps anymore. Gonna be able to catch a nice combination. Stunning up 2, the terrorized Taiga does manage to jump out of that one. The Curse Crown, though, keeping Mickey stunned even further. Shallow Grave will delay the Ice Blast kill. Eventually he dies, but Taiga says that his work is done. They kill 2 on the side of OG.
I got Koifa's build. He's going for the pipe into Ag's build. He has arcane boots. Like, this hero is not played to win after 30 or 40 minutes.
Thompson has a TP up in a second, but there is now Cookie. So he's going to go for the TP and then realize, oh, Taiga's here too. Never mind.
People just stay out of bottom. I know it's tough, but OG, there's nothing good for you down here.
Oh, hey, this is a big kill. Ice Blast and all the damage that Dark Willow provides.
Look how cheap they are.
Strength heroes.
Now, just try to delay, obfuscate, and defend your base when necessary, but nobody should be venturing past that little OG mark in this bottom lane. Is that dead tier 3?
Yeah, with a double damage TA, Looking like it's Seb going for the back again. Straight up primal roar on Dazzle and then runs away. What was that?
What the? Back mechanic, maybe a toss back?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's... they are in dire measures. They have to go for one of those really crazy plays. We're going to toss back into the tier 4 area. The toss back is here, but it's to toss Anna back to stay alive.
That's the wrong fountain, Anna. That's not where he's not supposed to be in his own.
Brambles catching several heroes. Koifa almost stunning up his team with the curse crown. Actually stuns up Midgame for now, but Midgame still finds the opportunity to get an arena. Catching all these heroes, Samael starts lining up the damage. Already killing Anna, now going for Thompson. Thompson stunned up that he is dead as well. 2 cores out, and Seb doesn't have any damage here. Saksa gets 2-shot by Samael, and even Insania living. It's like public enemy #1. They just keep on going for the Dazzle.
Thus far, this is a pretty dominant performance. They are crafting themselves a path to the major. Second melee barracks, a moment from falling.
Koifa scribbling away. Ice Blast was going in, but a blink away and a cookie out. Everybody from Liquid dodges it. It's just a return fire on Thompson. Liquid are indeed doing it. Not in the same kind of climactic way that LD was referring to. This is a much cooler and confident doing it. They are just systematically destroying OG, pick off by pick off, fight by fight, building by building. Liquid are establishing total dominance and are securing themselves 2nd place here at the Western European DPC.
This is Nigma. TI Finals rematch, potentially just to get to TI, with one squad being forced to watch from home. Sumel, they don't quite get him into the fountain.
Not quite. They pop the God Strength, but of course the refraction is allowing him to ignore all of that damage. Anna kills some spiders, but that's all he's going to be killing here. The mother comes, as always. Team Liquid.
Man, they like look almost surprised. Like, you'd think they'd be giving you more of a pop-off.